met Jessica when I was 13 years old. So I've known her since like middle school or high school. And then she would be our 10th year anniversary. So I got to plan like a special trip or something. Any suggestions? Where should we go? Hawaii? Hawaii? That's a good choice.
That is a good choice.
I ain't been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii, San Francisco, Napa Valley.
Nice.
Napa Valley. Okay.
It's pretty nice.
Wine Napa Valley?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Renewed our vows in the vineyard.
There we go.
Awesome.
Hey, cancel that wine coming. We good. They'll take it and run with that one.
Thomas,
Brown's a wino. Go ahead.
on a far less important note, your mission that you gave to Malik heading into the offseason in terms of how he could improve his accuracy, and obviously just one day of watching him, but do you sense yet if there's any difference, any improvement there?
I think just being more consistent is the biggest thing. I think if you look at his great plays from last year, looks like one of the best in college football that he can be when he's on his own and it kind of hinders target. But there were a couple of times at the end of the year when he may have got banged up a little bit because of the amount of care that he took, but just lack of focus. I think also Malik is competitive, but like most guys, he needs competition. He needs guys that can push him consistently. So now we got a couple of guys off a redshirt year, got a new guy coming in, so that should help add to the competition and make him better.
And the Nkosi you saw today, how is he different from the Nkosi you saw?
Been good. Obviously a lot more relaxed. He's been a year in the system. Obviously when he came in as a freshman, there were high expectations for him, like there should be. And just kind of be able to learn the system, because obviously playing quarterback is different than like Lorenzo coming in and playing running back. It's a lot easier to kind of come in and play at that spot and playing quarterback. He's looking pretty good today, which is just day one though. So I don't get too excited this year.
Nobody likes to close out the season with losses.
No.
But how much does it help from your job's perspective so the guys' heads aren't so big coming into this first round?
Well, if you know kids these days, it's hard to keep their heads level regardless of whether they're really good or not. But I think obviously that's a humbling experience for us. But I know based on my personal experience as a player in the game, but also in life, you grow and mature your most through failure. And I think everybody can have success. Success is fun, it's easy, people talk good about you, but when you go through tough times, and obviously a couple losses in a row, you kind of figure out what type of character you have. And I kind of challenged the whole offensive unit before we came out to start spring ball to be more player-led. I said every single year that we got a lot of talented guys, got a lot more depth now, but if we're not led from within, from a player standpoint, it's going to be hard for us to be a great football team.
Out of the spring, do you think best case scenario?
Absolutely, no doubt. Hopefully 6 or 7.
And we saw,
to
in
get
fact,
back to the quarterback for a second, I'm sorry. Jaron Williams, what were your kind of first impressions of watching him a little bit, and how tough it is to jump in as an early enrollee?
Yeah, like I said, it's rough, coming in mid-year. Again, adding to the competition mix, but also playing quarterback and learning the entire offense on top of trying to get the signals down, to communicate with the O-line, and make the right Mike ID points, get everybody else lined up, and also, remember what the play is, catch a snap, throw the ball, hand the ball off. I think he handled it pretty well. I think he's a very confident guy, very smart football player, but smart guy in general, football and not football-wise. But I think he'll be fine.
Two more for Coach Brown. We saw Jahair with the group, with the starters, with Navon today, and also George Brown as well. Were those two there, Thomas, primarily because they did well in mat drills in the offseason, or because something from a football standpoint has put them in that position at this point as, if not front runners, but certainly two guys getting a serious look at the start?
I would say a combination of both. Obviously, we evaluate guys based on what they do from a mat drill standpoint. The mat drills is the toughest thing that I went through as a player. I'm sure the toughest thing those guys go through as a player. It's all about mental toughness. Obviously, make sure guys continue to push past adversity and learn how to finish. But obviously, George is a big, athletic man. And he's a bit more consistent. I think he has some really good play at the time, and some not so good play at the time. And Jahair is probably one of the strongest guys we have up front. He does a really good job with his hand placement and moving his feet. So just trying to give him a chance to win a job.